Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Let me just adjust the camera. Yeah, we're back with another beer review. Look at the state of me. I am looking rather tired. I do feel rather tired as well this week. God knows why, but I do. Anyway, we have got another beer review for you, and it's the final beer from S43. They were out of County Durham, no longer around, unfortunately. And what we've got is a can of their Horchata. Beautiful artwork. This is a cinnamon and vanilla sugar milk stout. It's coming in at 7.4% ABV. 440ml can. Can't remember how much it was. I had 25% off. I don't know. If I have a guess at £4.50, I don't know, £1.25 off, something like that. £1 something off. Let me just get rid of that message. Sorry, Paul. Yeah. So S43 are gone. I don't know if the beers are... Apparently the beer is going to be brewed at Vaux Brewery up in Sunderland. But whether... You know, I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, it may well be that this is the last we see of any sort of S43 beers stroke their recipes about. I don't know. But S43 glass at the ready. I know it's the wrong shape for a bloody milk stout, but sod it. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. Probably fly out everywhere, knowing me, with the way I've been swinging it around. It's at room temperature. I took this out at 1 o'clock out the fridge. So it's going to be pretty much room temperature. Hopefully it'll do the beer good to be like that. There's still quite a bit left in there. Lots of fizz going on, so there's lots of bubbles in there. But beer in a glass. No light going through there, no light at all going through there. We've got, it's jet black in it, it's jet black. We had a finger of tan head on top, but that has just fizzled away. It did have that kind of fizz that just sort of goes shh, like a Coke, and it looks like Coke now. So yeah, let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. I hope it's better than that bloody Estonian one I had yesterday. Too much that was. Okay, yeah. You get that milky, creamy lactose thing, if you like, going on in there. There's a big bitter roastiness. Cinnamon and vanilla. I'm just going for, right, maybe a bit of that vanilla is the sort of lactose milky side of it. Maybe it's all a bit of a mixture of that. And a big roasty sort of coffee aroma. Another message now. That's me bloody missus. What's she doing tonight? Anyway, smells all right. Let's stop waffling. Let's dive in. And cheers, S43. Shame you went. Hopefully the beers will keep going. Cheers. In fact, hang on. Let's give it a top up. And obviously, hopefully all the staff that have unfortunately had to be laid off, hopefully they found somewhere else as well. So yeah, cheers. Ooh. 7.4. I think it's, I'm not going to say light body. It's light for maybe what you kind of sort of get a big stronger beer, you sort of expect it maybe to be a bit heavier. The body certainly isn't light or thin, but it's not really sort of thick and heavy dense. But it's nice because it's going to make it a little bit more drinkable. A lovely gentle whoosh of carbonation that goes across your palate as you drink it. Really smooth, really soft. It is lovely to drink. Cool. You get all them flavours, but it's quite hard to judge where they all sort of come in. I think for me, The main thing that you get to start off with is a big roasty coffee hit. And I think that's the main thing, because that's the biggest flavour. Then you get sort of like that vanilla lactose milk thing going on, comes in just behind it. A few seconds after that, that's where the cinnamon kicks in. It's not massively sweet, but there is quite a big sweetness in it. Right on the back end, like I say, although you get that roasty coffee thing at the start, because it's matched with vanilla and the lactose milk thing going on, and then the cinnamon, once all that goes, the coffee sort of takes over again. So you're left with a big roasty coffee taste. It's not too bitter, but there is a bitterness in there. It's certainly damn slightly better and easier to drink than that thing that I had last night. 7.4%. You certainly don't get that impression with the sweeter side of it. And you don't really get that impression of it with alcohol taste. But when you're left with that big roasty coffee hit, you sort of get it more from how much flavour is in the beer. But do I like it? It's decent beer. It is a decent beer. But for me, there's a little bit too much sweetness in there, and it's not sickly sweet. But I just think, you know, with the cinnamon, the vanilla, the sort of lactose thing, it's quite full-on sweetness without being sort of over sickly sweet. But it's just so much of it, if you like. So for me, S43's Horchata Cinnamon Vanilla Sugar Milk Stout. It's a decent beer. It's going to come down to personal taste. I certainly don't dislike it. Maybe just too much sort of sweet stuff in there for me. But yeah, they've done what they said they were going to do, so you can't knock it. That's it for this beer review. If you see it about, give it a try if you want to. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. That's it. I'm going to leave you all in peace and go and cook my tea, which I'm having steak, and I'm ready for it. So thank you all for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.